It's your time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Already know what we doing, man. We consistent in the building. Consistent. We posting every single day. So with that being said, I've been doing a lot of reactions to these court videos and things like that. I've actually found some other videos I'm going to react to, but you know, I planned it out, scheduled it. But with this video, Justice for Granny, I already started watching 54 seconds of it. I wasn't even going to react to this one. I was going to watch it on my own, but it was something a little, you know, I could see it was going to be a good one, so I decided to come on here and react. Decided to come on here and watch it with y'all. I'm not editing none of that out. I'm keeping everything in. So with that being said, we 54 seconds in. It's called Justice for Granny, Support Court. Let's see what they're talking about, man. Y'all liking these videos, so I'm going to keep bringing them to y'all, and I actually like doing these videos.
My son was killed 3 months ago. I have a granddaughter that's 9 years old. I've had custody of her since she was a baby. After his death and funeral, Kim decides she wants to come to my house and remove her.
Yeah.
Brought the police
Here we go.
to my house.
After the funeral?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. She did.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the biggest discounts online.
Somebody in the comments said I should get like the YouTube premium thing so I don't get hit with ads. I'll probably look into that.
For me and my family, she decided to remove Rakisha with the police, caused a scene, which she's done in the past. I'm here today for grandparents' rights. I've had my granddaughter since she was a baby. She doesn't even know who this lady is.
Whoa.
She knows that she's her mother.
Ooh.
But as far as knowing who she is, and with her lengthy
So
past,
her son died?
When
And then the mom
When you
didn't.
say lengthy past, what do you mean by that?
The mom didn't step up.
drugs, drinking, fighting, beating the system.
Eating the system.
Yes.
How did she do that?
Well,
Welfare, food stamps, housing, anything that's not legal, she's done.
But Rakisha, I said her name right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, she lives with you.
Yes, Your Honor.
And prior to your son's death, did your son live with you too, or was Rakisha just living with you?
Only Rakisha, absolutely not. He could not live with me.
Okay, I understand.
But
So
he-
how was she getting benefits
Wait,
if
I'm confused.
her daughter lived with you?
Because, as I mentioned earlier, both of them love to beat the system, and they use.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused right now. So, she said her son was killed months back, and the 9-year-old granddaughter's been living with her since she's had custody of her since she was a baby, and the mom comes and removes her from the home. But like, I'm confused. Like, she's saying, I gotta run it back just a little bit. Hold on.
Doesn't even know who this lady is. Yes, sure. She wants to come to my house and remove her. Brought the police to my house.
After the funeral?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. She did. She did that. As traumatic as it was for me and my family, she decided to remove Rakisha with the police.
So she called the police to get her daughter that she apparently doesn't take care of.
Grandparents' rights. I've had my granddaughter since she was a baby.
So she's saying, well, why are you...
She doesn't even know who this lady is. She knows that she's her mother. But as far as knowing who she is, and with her lengthy past, when
you say lengthy past, what do you mean by that?
Drugs, drinking, fighting, beating the system.
Eating the system?
Yes.
How did she do that?
Welfare, food stamps, housing, anything that's not legal, she's done.
But Rakisha, I said her name right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, she lives with you.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
And prior to your son's death, did your son live with you too, or was...
She said her son didn't live with her, but it sounds like I don't get it.
He could not live with me.
Okay. I understand.
But
So
he-
how is she getting benefits if her daughter lived with you?
Because, as I mentioned earlier, both of them love to beat the system, and they use
Your son
my
like to beat the
grandchild
system too?
against me and my husband,
They use their
just so that my grandchild
grandchild.
against me and my husband,
Ooh, shit.
just so that they can continue to beat the system. I did put my son on child support.
What?
Okay.
That I absolutely did.
So so this is conspiring with her son and his girl? She put her son on child support, meaning so when he was alive, this was going on. He wasn't being active.
And now you're wanting child support from mom.
I want child support and full custody of my granddaughter.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
Oh, absolutely, yes. When she brought the police to my house, she told them that I threatened her, and she threatened me. She threatened to kill me. I said, absolutely not, Your Honor. What I told her when she called, I told her, I said, you know what? If you come over here, I'm not going to be in control. Smith and Weston going to be in control.
Ooh,
Oh,
shit.
okay. Well,
She said the Smith though. That's gonna be in control.
it didn't get that far, did it?
Well, it didn't because the police drug her from my front yard.
Oh, okay. And I'm sorry for your loss as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there anything else you need me to know before I move over to her?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I didn't catch your last name. I just heard your first name is Kim.
That's what I want to say. I'm a fan. It's Kim Bourgeois.
Bourgeois.
Yes.
How do you spell it?
Boudure.
Okay. Is that French?
Yes.
Okay. Well, can I call you Lady B? I
Yes.
think
You can
I'll
call me
butcher
Kim. You can call me
Kim.
Miss
Okay.
Kim.
I think I'll butcher that last name too much.
Okay.
Okay, so is all of what she's saying true? You had a history with drugs, drinking. She said you're cheating the system, getting welfare. What it sounds like
Damn.
is that your daughter has been living with her this entire time.
Is that true though?
So, I mean, is what she's saying true?
The whole thing is, it's the past. You know.
Nah,
so it is
is
true.
it true? Yes or no?
Some of it.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, which
She-
part of it is true?
Man, you
As
can't get
far
around
as
it. Get to it. Come on.
Some of the illegal drug activity that her son and I both partake in, you know, some of that is true, but as far as the food stamps and all that, it's not. She's just going by hearsay, by what people are telling her, just using that, you know, in this case. As I stated, as she stated, as far as coming to get my kids, you know, with the police and stuff, that's true.
Okay.
Because I need Rakisha, to come and be with her mom.
Okay.
You know,
But
she's getting older, and
But hold on. That's good that you want your daughter to be with you, which you're her mom. But has she been with the grandmother and grandfather since she was a baby up until 9 years old? Why was she with the grandparents for 9 years? Why at age 9 now you want her to be with you? Like, what were you going through to where you couldn't be available to your daughter?
so is she, you know. So
That wasn't nice. She's been taking care of your daughter. So what difference would it make if she's getting older?
she has been, again, all these words are past tense.
But 9 years? What are you talking about past tense? That's 9 years.
But she hasn't lived with you.
She
She
hasn't.
hasn't, because I was working on my career. And
You put your career, but another person putting their career before their children. She hasn't been with me for 9 years because I was working on my career. That don't even. You have to understand, bro. Benefit of the share is, bro. You got to understand this. She was with her grandparents for 9 years because I was working on my career. When the grandparents then went through their career, time to retire, time to enjoy themselves, and now they're raising. They pretty much, bro, 9 years, bro, from age 0 to 9, from birth to 9. You know what I mean? They didn't get a chance to do anything. They had to redo
myself
everything.
Together, you know,
Getting yourself
so I can
together.
be the mom that I need to be.
Okay.
And you know,
It's never a book on how to be a mom. Like, you're never gonna have all the answers. How to be a dad, how to be a mom. You have to just do it.
And it's time for my daughter to come home.
I'm not. I guess 'cause I'm not a
I'm
parent.
not the woman that I used to be, Your Honor.
Okay, you
But
evolved.
you
That's
are
good.
Still the woman she doesn't know, your daughter.
You stood.
Well, actually, and she doesn't know that, I've been talking to Rakisha for about 4 or 5 months now.
Talking to her about what?
Talking to her, letting her know, you know, that first of all, reaching out, letting her know that it's unfortunate that our dad passed, and letting her know that I want us to get our relationship together. I want to be.
That's
the
a start.
nurturing mother
But 4 or 5
that,
months
you
doesn't
know, that
equate
she
to
needs.
9 years.
Okay. So as of right now, you're a stranger.
You're a stranger. She
Right.
knows her friends more than you.
I wouldn't necessarily say strangers.
Well, it's not necessarily what you want to say. It's what the facts say. You're a
Exactly.
stranger.
Ooh!
That you came in.
She knows her friends longer than she knows you.
Right?
She's been taking care of her, yes, and I commend her for that.
Thank you.
But
Appreciate that.
my daughter needs to
Accountability.
be with her mother.
I'm not
But
saying
you understand that your daughter needs to be in an environment that's stable,
stable.
where she is familiar with the person that is taking care of her.
We're not going to, you wanted to get to know your daughter. That's not a bad thing. We're not going to sit here and say that you can't get to know your daughter. We're not going to say that. But she know her friends longer than she know you. You said 4 or 5 months on the phone. She knows her friends longer than she knows you. You mean it like from a baby to age 9? You like when you first birthed the baby, you just gave it like from like, you know how some grandkids live with their grandparents, but they at least live with their parents till they was like 4 or 5 years old? You mean from a baby to age 9? In 9 years, and it.
Okay, she has to get familiar with her. I am working. I, make good money. I've been paying insurance, so it's not
Let's
like
talk
I've
about
been
that.
totally out the picture.
Should have
Let's talk
said
about
that,
that.
because
How
now she
much
about to
money
get
do
you
you
for
make?
that child support, man. You should have said that.
70,000.
70,000.
70,000.
How much? You say insurance as well?
Yes, I pay.
Damn, she about to get you for that insurance, that child
How much of
thing.
that
Now you should
have
have said
given
that.
to grandmother? And it's not a hard question if you've actually done anything. I mean,
Well, I can say none then. Let's just,
So you meant 9 straight years, and you haven't financially assisted your daughter in any type of way. Well, you haven't give the grandmother any type of help. It's different. Like, bro, you can. It's different. For, like, it's still bad, but it's like there's people who at least send some money in. Like that's the one thing that parent can say. This parent has yet to take any type of time to spend with their child, but one thing I can say is that he or she sent money every month.
I'll be done with it. None.
so you make all of this money and you haven't given grandmother anything for your daughter?
Well, her dad has been taking care of the child support and everything up until this
Right,
point.
but what
so
were you doing?
What were you doing?
I
Is
was paying insurance.
Okay. So
okay.
you were paying the insurance.
Yeah.
The daughter living with someone else.
Well, she the one wanted to raise her.
But ma'am, it is your daughter.
It's my daughter. I paid the insurance. She wanted to raise her. The dad did the child support. We all just did our part.
We all just
If
did
you
our
have a passion
part.
for it, just do it. I just kind of went for it, and I'm here now.
We all just did our part. Shit. Damn. What I do? Hold on, my bad.
My time.
Not really. I mean,
It sounds like it. It sounds like you're trying to evade the obligation of paying child support or paying any type of financial support for this child
I'm paying
because you
it.
want to do what you want to do. Insurance is not sufficient, ma'am. Grandmother can pay insurance if she needed to,
but she hasn't.
well, she can't do it without a modification to your court order. That's the reason she's here.
Okay, so can my daughter go home with me?
What the f?
No, she cannot. She is going to stay and remain with the person who's always taking care of her. You haven't said anything different to support that grandmother has not been doing the job you should have been doing. So what we're going to do is based on your own testimony, and I believe you told the truth,
I did.
$70,000 a year, and that's giving you credit with the $170 health insurance. Your gross is $5,663. That brings your net to $4,613. You have one child, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Why that take so long to answer?
All right, 20% of that, it brings your monthly child support obligation to $923.
That's the
And as I stated, you are still to maintain the health insurance.
damn. That's kind of cheap.
Over $1,000.
Oh, never mind.
No, it's not. It's under $1,000.
So 9 something plus the 170.
No, you got credit. The
Oh,
170
okay,
was given
okay.
in your gross, so you got credit for that. 920.
I mean, that's still a lot of money, but that's the cheapest that I've heard so far on this show.
Your daughter is going to remain with her grandmother.
Okay, so. Okay.
Anything else? You had a question?
I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
Oh, okay. You might want to do that, especially if it was something inappropriate. All right. Anything further pertaining to this case?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything further, Miss Franklin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ooh.
This lady just sit here and perjured the court. She has 3 other children that lives with 3 other different daddies.
Oh, wow.
And you know, she a
So she just sat here and lied? This is gonna mess up the daughter. The daughter gonna be like, damn, like the daughter gonna have to, she gonna have to heal from this at an older age. She not gonna understand, bro.
lives with this lady just sit here and perjured the court. She has 3 other children that lives with 3 other different daddies.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
And you know, she have more miles on her than Route 1604.
Okay, well, Miss Franklin, hold on one second. Do you have other children?
Yes.
I knew she did. Cause I said, y'all peep when I said, why did that take so long to answer? I was like, why did that take you so long to answer? Like she said, yes. Like when she asked, do you have any other kids? She paused and said yes. I mean, she paused and said no or whatever. I was like, why did that take so long to answer? Y'all heard me just say that. But so she's trying to get this child back. What about the other kids? What about them? They living with 3 other dudes. What's going on?
So, why didn't you say that?
Because, you know, unfortunately, like Rakisha, they live with their dads and their other, you know, other side of the family. So,
Are you paying child support for them as well?
no.
No. Oh, okay. So you're just not doing anything.
I'm paying insurance for them too.
Oh, right. So beyond insurance, you haven't done anything for them. Is that what I'm hearing? How many other children do you have?
3.
So you have 3 other children. We have to manipulate your child support amount. So
So it should be lower.
let's see. Let's see how much lower it'll be.
3 other kids.
All right.
And they live with the dads. I've never heard of that before.
Your child support is lower. It went to $680.
Well, she got her shit lower.
No, you know, first of all, that was rude.
Wait, what she say?
To $680.
Should have kept your mouth shut.
No, you know, first of all, that was rude. Secondly, she's being honest. You are not being honest.
She said that because her goal, the grandma's goal, is not to get as much money at you as possible. It's really just so the kid can be in a stable environment so she can get some assistance. She could care less about getting as much money out of you as possible. That's probably something you want to do. Because she probably in her head knew if I say she has 3 other kids, her child support might get lowered. And when she heard you say that, she didn't try to rebuttal or anything. She didn't make the camera didn't go to her, but I'm sure she didn't make a face or anything. That wasn't her goal. That just shows
That's
what.
okay. You don't have to be honest with me because you know what? One day you're going to have to answer to each of your children. And that is going to be your battle to fight with them.
Well, at least they'll know I took care of them by paying their insurance.
Oh, okay. And they'll also know you're a stranger. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Damn.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Your Honor.
Oh, if y'all like this video, man, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Man, I appreciate the love and support, the comments, the everything, man. This is all happening because of y'all. Rest in peace to Car, rest in peace to X, rest in peace to my grandma, both our grandmas, and I'm out. Damn time.